to be here today, and I want to thank the witnesses. I love my lady and her comments, but I disagree. The EPA is trying to stop coal, and this is native land. This is their land, and you have outside agencies taking away the right of their land. That's a taking without compensation. It's their decision how it shall be utilized, and they say it's not. I've watched the EPA. It is a lousy agency. It has not done what it should do. It's not really protecting the environment. It's stopping the economic development of this nation by actions that do not have the authority to do so, by regulatory law. 18,000 EPA employees figuring out why you can't do something. They've never done anything to improve the environment. And I'll back that up. I watch what they're doing in my state every day, and it's wrong. These are nations, and they have a right to develop their lands as they wish to do so. Yes, protect them, but who should decide how it shall be done? And as far as the royalties go, I want you to develop your own sources. Peabody was leased that land by the BIA, not you, under a federal agency. Federal government has failed miserably on all the reservations. They've created the poverty. They created the drugs. They created the uneducation. They've not given the opportunity. It takes 49 permits on a reservation land. It takes 2 off a reservation land because of the government. In this one case, the government, nation to nation, has failed miserably. And my role as chairman of this committee is going to make sure I'm writing this Empowerment Act that gives you the power to do as you wish to do, to benefit your people as you should be able to do, instead of patting you on the head. Stay where you are. Don't improve your lot. We don't need you anymore. We want you to stay where we want you to keep your culture as you wish it to be, not so as we wish it to be, as we see it as white men. And that's where we've gone wrong in this whole body. We keep saying we're helping the poor Alaska Natives, the poor American Indians. You're not helping. We're not helping. We haven't done the job we should have. We have an agency, the BIA agency, is outdated, miserably outdated. 1825. Using the same principles, same policy, put them on a piece of ground. Don't let them go ahead. Just take care of them a little bit. Give them some poor beef. Don't give them the opportunity. After all, they're not too smart. That's the attitude of this government. And I'm saying that's wrong. We should overcome that quickly. You have your water, yes, and utilize it correctly. Water is a big issue. You have your power, yes, you have your power, and it's providing for the rest of the nation, the rest of the state of Arizona and other areas. And you have minerals, and you have timber, and you have wildlife land, you have all that. But you should be the manager, not some government agency. And this is why I feel so strongly about this issue. When I get done with this bill that I'm writing, Mr. Chairman, I hope to empower the American Indian, Alaska Native to the point where they can be self-sufficient with a trust relationship with this Congress, who has a responsibility. This is important. You are a minority of minorities. And that's the scary part. What's been done to you, is done to African Americans, there'll be a huge cry of outrage. But here, because you are a minority, we give you lip service. That's not going to happen under my watch. We're going to solve this problem with these agencies that take away your right, given to you as a trust relationship with this nation. And they've taken away with EPA. I've seen it time and again. Corps of Engineers, BIA, Fish and Wildlife, preserves, parks, surrounding your land so that you're no longer compatible with those lands that are federally designated, so you can't develop your lands. So it's a giving and a taking with no compensation to your people. So I look forward to your testimony, and I'm confident you'll do a good job. But we are going to have the EPA in front of us, because they're doing wrong to you. They're doing wrong to my people in Alaska. They're doing wrong to this nation. They're a rogue agency. They're passing regulatory law that has no authority. No authority at all, other than the fact they can fine you, shut you down, and keep you from doing what you've been given a God-given right to do. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have some good news and some bad news. The bad news is that